Today's episode is brought to you by Gustafson and Sons Towing, located at 29 Davis Road in Milanville, Pennsylvania. Gustafson and Sons Towing can handle a variety of services that you may need. Aside from 24-hour towing, they also handle winch outs, long hauls, shed moving, small or medium storage container moving, lockouts, jump starts, emergency roadside fuel delivery, and roadside emergency tire repairs. Got a junk car that you want removed? He'll buy that too and get it off your property. Go ahead and check him out over on Facebook at Gustafson and Sons Towing, on TikTok at Gustafson Sons Towing, or give him a call at 570-280-5890. If your car needs a ride but your wallet doesn't, call Gustafson and Sons Towing, 570-280-5890. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another fabulous edition of the and Deep Coughs Sports Cast. I just had a really bad flashback, Justin, to my first ever sports episode.
Where you just couldn't stop?
Just couldn't stop.
Oh.
Different reasons, brother. Different reasons.
I thought you were thinking of the first night on vacation.
Oh, God. No.
No.
Outside of the hotel.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know what he's talking about.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
No. My first show ever opened up with a coughing fit. It was horrible. And here I am almost 3 years later. Something's wrong here. Maybe it's time to quit. I don't know. Let's see. But anyway.
You've been throwing that out a lot lately, sir. You said it Sunday, too.
I did. You're right.
Yeah.
You ain't quitting.
To renew the contract. We're going to apologize now. I'm in a full case Dunruss Optic football break on TikTok. It's just starting to fill. So if I'm looking at my phone and acting like a child, I apologize. Maybe I'll post some Josh Allen cards. We'll see what happens. But Chris,
know what you hit.
I have to tell you something.
Okay.
You need to seek a career in DoorDash.
Why?
So I got a box of Boston cream yodels. I said I never had them. And then today, I'm playing MLB The Show. My dog is losing his mind. I'm screaming, shut up, Colby. This is on my porch. This dirty soda. It's weird because it still looks like regular Mountain Dew.
It's a little lighter.
All right, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off. I promised I would do this. So, Chris, I want to try $1 million. Put it out there. Real money, not this fake money. Right, I'm gonna
$1 million US dollars.
US dollars. Small, non-sequential bills. No die packs. I know where you're gonna get it from. So, all right, I'm gonna try this and just go for it.
That was my reaction. Like, all right, like. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
I know exactly how to describe it, but most people won't know what that tastes like either.
It tastes like a liquid Twinkie. It tastes like liquefied Twinkie. I'm not even kidding. Think of it.
I've never had a fried Twinkie.
Have you ever had a regular Twinkie?
Yeah, I don't taste the Twinkie when I drink that.
A little bit. It's got that little twinge to it. It's not bad. It's just
I taste Captain and Mountain Dew.
it's different. I'm not gonna go buy a case of it.
Right.
It's not terrible, but it's not something I'm drinking every day.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna drink it ever again. It's weird.
Unless somebody gives it to you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I even, to be fair, I put it in the freezer so it got nice and cold. Because sometimes when you drink soda and it's warm, it doesn't have the same.
Yeah.
Like Mountain Dew tastes better when it's colder. Coca-Cola tastes better out of a glass bottle. Like it's all relevant. But I made sure this was good and cold when I tried it, so it wasn't like that nasty warm shit. It's not terrible, but it's just not something I would buy.
Coca-Cola probably tasted way better with the original ingredients.
Well, it's because there's cocaine in it, bro. Small amounts. Original recipe Coke, people, not just you jumped in. But this dirty Mountain Dew, a 4 out of 10. Go ahead, do what you got to do. I got a burp already from drinking that swig of it. We're gonna try every stream now. Someone's gonna have to try some weird crap on here before we get moving.
I feel bad for Kobe right now.
Why? Oh yeah, because he didn't get to see you.
Yeah, we were talking through the door.
And it's wild because he had that high-pitched whine, and I knew Braden had just left.
Literally, as I was pulling down your street, he was pulling out of the house. No, sorry, sir. No, boys.
Fucking hate this thing.
There you go.
So, I didn't know it was you. I mean, obviously knew it was you, but Braden confirmed it when he came home. What did Chris want? I said, oh, he left me a bottle of soda on the porch.
What did Braden think of it?
He's like, oh, that crap? I'm like, he didn't, obviously hasn't tried it. He won't.
I was going to get him one, too. Because they had a 0 sugar one.
And that's him. That's all he drinks.
Oh, that would probably taste, I don't know. The 0 sugar Mountain Dew is...
Oh, Braden loves it.
Everything. Coke Zero, Mountain Dew Zero. Everything is 0 sugar. It's good.
Dr. Pepper Zero is fine. The Pepsi Zero is good. There's something about the fake sugar in the Mountain Dew. It doesn't...
The 0 Pepsi actually tastes just like Pepsi to me.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I know you guys went golfing today, and I told Justin, hold your stories till we get on here. Because we have this really bad tendency of talking about everything that we should talk about while we're here.
Yeah.
Before we actually get here, and then we're sitting here going, what do we talk about? So
there's not much to talk about. I was the first one of us to throw a club. First time I think I've ever thrown a club.
So why did you throw said club, and where were you? Give us context, sir.
Oh, we went up to Conklin. I love the course. Beautiful course. It was in great shape, especially considering all the rain they got and everything. It wasn't terrible. The rough today was intense.
I literally looked at him at the end of the round and I said, I will easily say this course played harder than any course we played in South Carolina.
Yeah, the rough was no joke.
Yeah, like because of the wetness, they couldn't really cut the rough lower. So the rough was probably 2-3 inches tall.
Yeah, it was definitely challenging.
Like you needed to play the fairway today to score.
Wow.
And when we say score, we say shoot above 90. So I was just having trouble getting off the tee all day. And then I was just getting frustrated with I could not find a fucking fairway. I played out of this shit rough all day, and I couldn't figure it out. I'm hitting behind the ball all fucking day, and I finally did it again on the tee box, and my 4-iron I just said, fuck it. This was after I got told winging my pitching wedge directly into the fucking ground, 6 inches into the ground, was not considered throwing my club.
It was 1 foot in front of him. It's not a club throw.
Dropping it, right?
Yeah, no.
With
So,
force.
so then the next hole he threw it like 50 feet.
Oh, it's
I
still
just-
amateur stuff.
I don't throw clubs.
I launched them.
Yeah, I know.
I've been good. I haven't launched one yet this year.
No,
Well, the simulator doesn't count. Let's not.
it was a beautiful day out. The
Got
course,
toasted.
like he said, the course played tough today. The sun was great. The amount of water we drank on the course was ridiculous.
It was hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was a beautiful day out there today to be golfing. I will say, for my sake, Justin looks at me after the last par 3 and goes, "You've been fucking pin hunting all day."
Every par 3 he fucking hit, the ball was on a line to the flag. It was usually either short or long, but it was just like in line with the flag. It was. I was like, what the fuck?
And this is like, I started off, I probably could have threw a club. I went 8, 4, 7, 7, 7, 7 on my
Again.
first 5 holes.
That's totally not you.
Oh no,
Only first.
I followed the next 9 holes at like +4 golf. I had three bogeys, 1 double, 1 birdie, and 4 pars in the next 9 holes. Like I couldn't shoot, but I wasn't getting in the fairway the first 5 holes. And then all of a sudden my driver started clicking and I just started shooting really good golf.
That's amazing. It's the matter. Like at one point,
This all after. Sorry, I saw something.
to you.
No. After I saw something in person that I've only ever seen Bobby Berger from Bob Does Sports do on YouTube. He hit a drive that went 2 yards behind him. Now, mind you, he smoked the shit out of this, but he had to. It had to have been smoked straight into the ground because left like a ball mark about 3 to 4 inches long and a fucking ball mark, and then just bounced backwards.
Yeah. And then everything started clicking all of a sudden. I can't explain it. It felt good to like feel like I remembered how to play golf for a change.
That's good.
Yeah, like I
Oh.
played 9 holes of golf that it was like, holy shit, look at this. I know what I'm doing.
I knew how to hit my divots further than my ball. It's got to be a delay thing. Go ahead.
He moved his mic. At some point, this is all going to come together, and we're all going to play really well and be like, "What happens?" That's all I was going to say. Go ahead. Come on back.
I muted him for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I unmuted myself. We're good.
We're going to start taking him off the stream. Just, like, so long. You're done.
Go Sixers, go Flyers, and Phillies. Well, who knows?
Doobie.
They're better than the Mets.
No, and no. Okay, no one cares about Philadelphia. The city can burn.
Yes, they can.
Wow. Philly sports teams, God bless their fan bases.
I tried a new version of
Go
putting
Birds, nerd.
today.
What is that, Justin?
I tried a new way of putting today.
Rough crowd.
I-
Marissa, we should have you on one night, and we'll just rag you the whole night about Philly sports.
We are the rough crowd. We were in the rough all day.
No, you were, sir.
You were there a lot too.
I was there a lot, but I got out of it for 9 holes straight. I trimmed the bushes.
That's the third time now I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. You guys are on one today. So.
I took an hour nap, so like I'm good to go now.
Oh, fuck you! I didn't even get to nap. So when I putt now, I don't look at the ball. I was.
Oh, what a night.
That's 4. I don't even know what I was going to say because I'm laughing. Please. I love when you talk, Justin, so go ahead.
Oh, that was it.
How'd you...
Oh, my new putting?
Yes. Do tell.
I don't know. I saw a video the other day, and instead of looking at the ball as you're swinging for putting, I look at the hole, and that's it. I line myself up with the ball. I know where the ball is in my stance, and I look at the hole. So when I hit the ball, I'm not even looking at it. And it seemed to work for the most part, unless I was off the green and absolutely smoked it, pretty well.
All right. Chris, how do you line up your putts?
Don't try to figure it out.
I just step up to the ball, look at the green, read it.
So you don't have any rhyme or reason how you do it?
I step up. I don't look. I generally don't stand behind it and look like ooh 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 ooh. I step up to the ball. I look over. I look down. Look back. Look over. And I go, all right, here's my line. And I putt it. And I putt very well today. A lot of 2 putts. I was legging things up and then just tapping it in.
Just tap-a-roo. Normally what I do is I'll pick a spot like 3 inches in front of the ball and aim for that. That's usually within the line, and I have a better chance of making it. I've gotten a little better at doing that. So I thought for Chris's sake he would have some kind of meticulous, thought-out plan, like with physics and aerodynamics and divots and all this other bullshit that he analyzes everything.
Oh, like Bryson DeChambeau shit.
This dude is a very analytical person. In his brain, he's always thinking of shit. So I'm surprised there's not some scientific explanation with inertia and force and all this stuff. Oh, that's 100% true. We're gonna post a one for that. We both comment.
I don't even realize I do it.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't care. It's hysterical. That stuff doesn't bother me.
I didn't realize we had a new widget button
For the polls?
Yeah, there's things called widgets. You can post new QR codes, new polls.
Yeah, Jared explained all that the other night before the show. I think you were a little late getting into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was telling us all that stuff.
Yeah, so
QR code to our website and everything else.
I thought it was kind of cool. So
this is why we can't let Chris play with things midstream.
I thought that was frowned upon.
Wow. We're going to get 0 accomplished tonight, which is fine with me.
Well, okay. While we're on golf, all right, did you see the latest news today? Justin and I, we talked about it, but we didn't. Live Golf will be funded through 2026, and then Saudi's pulling out.
Really?
So now there's all these questions. Who's going to fund it after 2026? Is the PGA going to make a new program for them to re-enter back into the PGA? Or are they going to make them sit out the full year before they're allowed? Because the rule right now is if you leave Live and want to come back to the PGA, you have to sit out an entire year from the time of your last Live tournament.
Unless your name's Brooks Koepka. Go.
I really hope that the PGA does the right thing and lets them play.
Yeah. Or like Justin brought a great idea.
I'm on board with, you got Bryson DeChambeau does YouTube golf. Phil Mickelson does YouTube golf. They both made a fortune off of the Saudis joining Live. They got all their money up front and shit. You got the Bryan Bros, who are huge in YouTube golf. part owners of Tacoma. You have Grant Horvat, who is the money man of YouTube golf. I would love to see a group of them or the whole of those four go in and try to run it and do it on YouTube the way they've been doing their videos.
Make their own golf league, go live on YouTube like a tournament.
They've already made their own golf league called Your Golf League. And it's got 16 former professionals or could be professionals or like right on like really good golfers that they're doing tournaments all summer with.
That'd be a good way for the networks like NBC and Amazon who carried the Masters to force the PGA's hand and say, look, we're standing to lose all this revenue from all these guys going to that league. Fix it.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a great idea, and I could actually see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's not a lot of, well, I mean, Live Golf has a lot of good golfers, but how many of them were on the PGA? You had Bryson, Phil. There's a handful, like 10, 15.
Rahm, Haddon, Sergio Garcia, Patrick Reed. There's like all of them almost, and like 4 or 5 of them left this year to go join Live.
I'd like to see it go the YouTube way, but
I think that'd be a great way of going. But there's still the money aspect of who's going to fund billions of dollars in prize pool.
Yeah.
So
they all have sponsors.
I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of money.
3 of them have ownership in Tacoma. They all have ownership in their own brand, like their own clothing brands.
It's going to be a very interesting end of the Live Golf to see where they go from here now for next year. But that all just came out. It popped last night, the story that the funding from Saudi might be pulled, and they thought it might have been pulled like as of today. And then they all rushed to New York to get into like meetings and everything, and Saudi agreed to fund it through the year, and then they're pulling it at the end of the year for them. So it's definitely a story to follow, especially if you're in the golf or play golf or anything. Like, it's a very interesting thing to follow coming up through the year now.
Can't say I watch much Live Golf though.
It's not aired much.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to watch it. I think FS1 has it.
Funny story. There is no FS anymore.
Oh.
Fox, oh, really? I didn't know that.
Fox Sports went under as of Tuesday.
Really?
They pulled all their airing. Yeah.
Wow, that's news to me. I didn't even know anything about that. I'm usually following along with that stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's that whole big thing going on. I think it was Fox Sports.
Fox Sports is the one that literally snagged like all the old ESPN faces, didn't they? Like Skip Bayless went there.
One of the big sports things went under this week. They announced that they're ending all streaming services and everything like that.
It's not FS1. I'm looking now, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's figure it out.
They're blaming Venue Sports. The sports streaming Venue Sports has officially ended its operations. Co-owners ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers.
The hell, I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, right here. MSN. Okay, I've got it. MSN, Fox Sports app shutting down May 2026. Fox Sports shut down major services amid growing pressure. April 8th, 2026. Fox is retiring its sports app for Fox One as the NFL faces legal heat over moving games to paid streaming.
So they were building a. They were built. It sounds like they were building a streaming
Yep.
service to put games on.
Just football. Yep.
So, but you see all that the NFL is being sued, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you guys feel about that?
Good.
They need to. Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with Justin. They need to stop this. Like everybody should be able to watch any game they want.
Yep, 100%.
You're adding days so you can add another contract to fucking pad your wallet.
Right, but still, even the blacked out games. Like if say I'm a Colts fan, and I want to watch a Colts game, but it's out of market, I'd have to buy a subscription to Apple TV or Amazon Prime to go and watch that. This NFL Sunday Ticket stuff is ridiculous too.
Yeah, but they don't even cover everything anymore because they're not
No.
allowed.
Because Amazon catches it. Well, you can't watch it there. Go
Mhm.
log into your Amazon account. It's not right. They make enough money. Stop it. They literally own a day of the week, and now it's turning into 3 or 4 days a week.
I think if I remember it correctly, it was like 10 different streaming services you needed for the year to watch every NFL game.
It's wild.
It was like $3,000 in streaming services for the NFL season to watch the games.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're under investigation and everything like that.
About to start my break. I'm excited.
But yes, that's very, very, very interesting to me of the news side of things.
In other news, Justin, how do you feel about the second greatest shortstop in New York to hit his first home run of the season?
Mets season is over.
Chris and I were playing MLB The Show online yesterday. We were doing a home run derby, and I go in there. He's got Ken Griffey Jr., and I took Lindor. And he's like, "Ooh, interesting choice." He said, "Maybe he'll hit his first home run." And he goes, "He did last night." I'm like, "Shit." So I would have taken a different player. But Chris beat me in the home run derby. He was hitting bombs with Griffey,
Yeah.
like hitting nukes. It was crazy.
Sir, did you ever respond to me today?
About?
Oh, yeah. Never mind. You did.
What I missed?
Garrett Cole getting his start in Somerset tomorrow night.
Yeah, I might be sick tomorrow night.
You get to go see your favorite shortstop, too.
That's why I'm not going to go.
You would go just for Garrett Cole.
Yeah, I would. And I really, as much as I dislike Volpe, I really hope that this surgery in his shoulder fixed him and he plays somewhat better. I mean, I had high hopes for the kid when he came up. Just sour grapes. It was overhyped. And the kid that I wanted them to keep at shortstop is now kicking butt on Anaheim.
You just faced them.
Yeah, you kicked our butts.
Yeah. And you loved Cabrera.
Peraza.
Peraza. I always get Oswaldo Peraza and Oswaldo Cabrera screwed up.
Yep, and I love that kid, and they traded him.
Yep.
Dumb.
What did they even trade him for?
I don't even remember. Because he went somewhere and then somewhere else, and now he's with Anaheim.
Yeah, I don't even remember where.
Yep. It was one of those trade deadline deals. I don't know where he went to, and I was just annoyed with it.
How do you feel about Dominguez in his hot start in AAA?
They should have not signed Trent Grisham. We don't have this problem. Shouldn't have extended him that qualifying offer. I'm sorry. I would have lost a draft pick because 99% of the draft picks don't work out.
That's the truth.
You got to pay this clown however much money to play on your team.
22.1, I think it was this year, was the qualifying offer.
Yeah, he's batting under the Mendoza line. Whoop-de-doo, he's got 2 homers. I don't care. I'm not a fan of that either. Should have not signed him. Spencer Jones, Cody Bellinger, and Dominguez should be in that outfit.
Well, what about See, and I don't agree with that statement.
Why?
Dominguez is doing better playing full time.
Correct.
His numbers, yeah, but then what are you gonna do with Judge?
You platoon Judge and Bellinger, DH them.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then give Stanton time to sit too.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm not a big fan of this whole Trent Grisham signing.
I'm not a Yankee fan. We all know this.
Yep.
I've been saying from the beginning of the year, I'm not a fan of them pulling Ben Rice. Let him swing against lefties. He's a
The only way he's
kid.
going to develop.
Yeah, like you can't develop if you don't see it.
Correct.
I'm not a fan of these analytical. They're over analytical on some things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta see the pitches. You've got to get the at bats. Like it's as simple as that, and you'll learn how to hit it.
Go back to the days where the computer wasn't running your baseball team.
Yep, and analytics are great for some things. Absolutely, I will agree with that. But when it comes to like the down nitty gritty of playing the game, what are we looking at? I just yeah.
Is he frozen or is he sleeping?
I think he was falling asleep.
That's funny.
Or he's minded his P's and Q's until we're done talking so he could talk. He might be trying something here.
Go ahead. What do you got? This is a show. We're interacting.
I'm good. I was just listening.
But yeah, I just they overanalyze everything anymore.
Yep. 100%. Is Benj still up in the majors, Justin, or no?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
They need to send him back down. They need to let him work. He needs to stop swinging for the fences every fucking swing. I said that last year when I watched him down here. Him and Ryan Clifford is the same way. Every swing, it's trying to go over the fence. Just hit the fucking ball. That's it.
Because it goes back to Chris with the analytics with the launch angles. All these kids are graded anymore. Exit, velo, and launch angle. So they're trying to maximize that.
So I'm sorry, I clicked on this, and we're going to backtrack a little bit. On April 7th, in an email to its smart TV and connected device users, they notified that Fox Sports will be shutting down in the next 30 days. Mobile and web access to the Fox Sports app will be available for now, but it won't be surprising if they make a complete switch in the near future. That is because this is not a decision taken with haste. So we may not have Fox Sports anymore, and this is all the telecommunication systems are all crying poverty over everybody streaming instead of watching cable TV now.
You might get some pushback from other networks, other sports. NASCAR is big on FS1. So even the Major League Baseball playoffs are on, some of them are on FS1. So
yeah, I don't think you're losing the actual networks. I think that's just
the app.
It's still just talking about the apps. So you're going to have cable or something that carries FS1 to be able to watch it.
You're right.
Instead of paying them directly for their app.
This is their pushback against streaming services. Now, this is not sports related, but did you see that WNEP also got bought out?
No.
WNEP got bought out this past week too.
By who?
They're now WNEP, WBRE, and whatever the
WYOU.
WYOU are all the same company.
I know WBRE, WYOU, and I think if Fox 56 was with them too.
Yeah, they were all. I don't know who else. I know it was those two. Was recently they all conjoined, and whoever that company was that bought those two now also purchased WNEP.
Wow.
So don't be surprised, for anyone who has cable, don't be surprised if you start seeing certain people taking early retirement money. Yep, the telecommunication is really taking a hit these days. And that's
Hello,
going
young
to
man.
affect a lot of what's going to be going on here in the near future with everything.
Everything's money anymore.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Who really watches news stations anymore?
Maybe the Braves will have to fold.
Wow.
Oh God. So yeah. But on staying on with baseball. Obviously we didn't have a show last week. We have a lot to, not a lot, but like there's a lot to talk about per se if we remember it all. That Joe Odell fight.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you all think of the suspensions that they got for that?
I don't even know if I saw that one.
I think the pitcher suspensions need to be different.
So Joe Adell and a pitcher got into you saw this, Justin.
Oh, is that with the Braves?
Whoever it was? What he had the baseball.
Where the
in his
guys,
hand.
yeah, against the Braves.
Yeah, I actually think the punishments are not equal.
Mm-mm.
Your starter's missing one start and getting his second one delayed, and you're done.
Right. That's why pitchers' suspensions need to be different.
Yeah.
3 games for them is 3 starts.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yep.
Where like you're pulling a player out for 7 games.
Yeah. And even then, they'll appeal.
It was Jorge Soler, wasn't it?
Jorge Soler.
Yeah.
Even so, that there's the appeal process, they lower it. So the pitcher's going to miss 1 game. I don't even remember following up to see how many games Soler's going to miss.
4.
4.
And, he's already missed 2.
Right.
Yeah.
It's silly.
But I agree. Like it's how can you give a pitcher the same as a player?
Mm-hmm.
The only instance that works is relievers.
I think the way these suspensions need to go, they should treat it like the steroids. Every time you get a suspension, the tier goes up.
I like that.
So that way it kind of dissuades them from doing it. It kind of, the team polices themselves at that point. I mean, imagine if someone gets 4 suspensions in a year, you're out for the season. Not that baseball players get suspended that much. I'm not saying that they do. But in the event that it does, there should be a harsher punishment. And I think making them miss games unpaid, whoop-de-doo. So in essence, they're getting fined and they get a vacation for 3 days to sit on the bench. They can't even be in the clubhouse, I don't think, at that point. They got to stay in their hotel room.
Tommy, this is the sports show. He's got his O face going. Oh!
Whoever got the Eagles just pulled a Saquon Barkley downtown.
Oh, nice.
Case hit.
That's a case hit. That sucks because there's 20 more boxes and I ain't getting my Josh Allen one now. That's a beautiful card, though. Good for them. Good for them. Maybe there's more. That's a pretty card. But anyway, continue. I'm so sorry. I told you this was going to happen at least once.
But yeah, no, I totally agree. That'd be an interesting, like, tearing it. However that would work for them. I like it, though. Maybe we should all sit down and have the negotiations with them at the end of the season while they're on strike.
We could do that. We can talk to Manfred and see if he'll let us come.
Yeah, give them new ideas and everything.
My shirt says, send me. I'm for it. I'd love to be a fly on the wall of those negotiations. Just to tell them what a bunch of greedy babies they all are.
Mm-mm. Yes, Justin.
I'm down to turn baseball, fuck any sport for that matter, into hockey. Let them fight. As long as it's just the 2 of them and the teams stay out and they want to fucking go at it, let them go at it.
See, at that point, you're promoting criminal activity on national television.
Hockey does it every fucking night.
It's been an unwritten rule of hockey for God knows how long. People have understood that. You change that now, you're going to have problems. Kids know that hockey, you fight in hockey. It's just what it is. It's not a family-friendly sport.
Okay. And
And
when we were kids,
Hold on there, psychopath. It's not a family-friendly sport, okay? It's an unwritten rule. Kids go to hockey games to watch them fight. That's what it is. You don't go to a basketball game to watch people throw haymakers at one another. You certainly don't go to a baseball game to watch people fist fight, although the Roughneck Odor Batista fight is still one of my favorite ones ever. But they're never going to say, let them do that. It's just going to be a problem. You may continue.
I mean, you're talking about the sport that took away headhunting. That was an unwritten rule of the sport. You show up a pitcher, your next batter, or the next time you're up, you're looking at one up here or taking it in your shoulder.
Buddy, so they kind of frown upon stuff like that. I mean, it's not a good look.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Oh my God, really? That's what we're gonna go with. Okay. Sorry, Mike.
We knew that as kids.
Yeah, but it still doesn't make it okay.
I'm down with it. Let them fight like hockey.
Down with people wearing one on the back or in their ass cheek, but not in the head.
Right. I'm not saying hit. Well, you'd run it up under their chin. Yeah, you would. I know you would.
Close to the face for me. I'll hit you in the rib cage before I'll hit you up here.
My favorite pitch was up this way.
Yeah, this is the sign for that too, right?
Yes, it was.
I won't tell you what the home run sign was in Little League. I had the greatest coach ever for Little League. He was great. No. Michael Jackson. Yep. So, anyway, I'm not really excited about the baseball season right now. Nothing is really. It started out crazy with a bunch of teams running out to these big leads in the races. Everybody's back in line. I think the biggest lead in the whole league is 5 games. It's crazy.
I think it's 2.
No, I think it's the Rockies. They're 5 out right now.
Oh, the biggest spread?
Yeah, that's the farthest team back.
8.
5 games. Is it 8?
It's 8.
Right. Usually by now.
It's the Giants and the Rockies.
The Giants. That's surprising. This is how much I've paid attention.
And they smoked the fucking Mets.
Yeah, the Rockies and Giants both have 12 losses right now.
How's that make you feel, Justin? You want to talk about it?
They don't. Whatever.
You guys are religious for starting bad in April.
Not last year.
But
last year we started hot.
We haven't had a show in 2 weeks. Last time we were here, I was getting ragged about the Red Sox and their slow start.
Not by me.
Oh, bullshit! But okay.
Not by me.
But here it is. We're 3-4 weeks into the season now, and everything there's not a race that's not good right now. You've got the Cubs, who are 1 game out of first place, but yet they're last in that division.
So I said, it's early.
Yeah, everything's still got to shake out. But if this early start now, 3 weeks into the season, is any indication of what we're in for, are all the divisions balanced except for one? Question mark?
No. We'll have a better idea at the end of May where things are how they're gonna shake out, because everybody's still shaking the rust off.
True.
I mean, Justin was having a party when Aaron Judge struck out the first game as many times as he did, and now he's tied for the league in home runs. It's all gonna balance out.
Yeah.
Jordan Walker is leading the lead in home runs with Judge. And half the people are probably saying, "Who's Jordan Walker?"
Where did he come from this year?
He fucking got
his
sent
mother.
to the Rockies. Get your stuff together and get back here. He's a great ball player.
Sir, he can't come from his mother this year
You never know.
and be playing baseball. See, I chose my words very specifically because of that.
Proud of you.
Yes. Where did he come from this year? It can't be his mother because he wouldn't be playing baseball.
Technically, it came from his dad, then went to his mom. Sorry.
And then 26 years later, we're at this point.
Yeah, he went to a party with his dad and left with his mom that night.
I saw this kid but let's take a minute and just talk about the Cardinal team. No one had them actually playing good baseball at all this year. And that offense is actually a pretty good offensive team.
Yeah, but also look at the Pirates.
I'm expecting the Pirates to stay up there, though.
You are, and so am I. But historically, they do this every April, and then by June, they're back cellar dwellers. So
right.
I think the Cardinals are going to be that team this year.
And it's very possible. It's a very young, undeveloped team, but 18 games into the season, they're showing promise that this rebuild may not be as long as people think.
It's got to be Braden.
Did you give him the Mountain Dew to try?
Hey, Braden. He just went into his lair. You want to try this?
He's going to husk some corn.
You don't want to try it?
I had the Baja Blast. That was about it.
Okay. So you went from your favorite college from Nebraska, and now it's South Carolina, right? Be gone.
He plays some game with those cock.
I'm live. Goodbye. You want me to bring you on the show?
Yeah.
Come on around. Stand right here. Chris and Justin want you to say hi to everybody. All right, then get out. Really? We'll have less if you show up, so get your ugliness out of here. Goodbye. Go. Anyway, now that he's back, he won't leave.
But yeah, no. I think this is just showing for them that their rebuild's not going to be as long as people thought it was going to be.
Probably not. Oh, now he's holding Luke in the doorway. Braden, go on.
I mean, it can't be as long as the Mets rebuild. That's going on 40 years now.
You were close. You just ran into the Royals and the Yankees.
Actually, the Mets season is over. He's correct.
Is it?
Yeah, they designated Dick Lovelady for assignment.
Well, I guess the Nets need to get more Dick.
Maybe they should trade for Dick Fitz.
No. No.
This is a weird show tonight. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Oh, God.
The sun got them all delirious.
Yeah, my arms actually itch tonight from the sunburn. I've never had that before.
There was a lot of sun there.
Killer card.
What's that?
That was a killer card.
Oh.
Ray Lewis.
Oh, a Ray Lewis card. Okay, we're playing that game. What? I wish I could remember the whole setup that happened on the golf course. There was a bee in the card, and Justin started singing a song, and I cracked a joke, and he's just lost within the joke. What song did you start singing?
I don't fucking know.
Squishing up my baby bumblebee.
No.
Because the bee went away, and he started singing a song. And I was like, "Oh, I see what you did there." And he's like, "Huh?"
Yeah, there was nothing meant in it.
That's funny.
It was one of those moments I wish I would have had on film.
We have a lot of those, so you just need to take a GoPro and just leave it on the cart.
Okay, so to be fair, I pulled it out, I put it on my bed today, and I went, I just want to focus on golf today and not have to worry about, well, is the battery still working? Or is it still on? Is it overheating because it was how hot it was out?
You just put it on, and when it dies, it dies.
Right, but
Don't worry about it.
Hello, sir, do you remember who you're talking to?
I know.
I feel like I have an obligation then to make sure everything's working.
I know.
So, I left it on my bed. I was like, I just want to focus on golf today. That's it. He was laughing at me last night because here we are playing video games last night after you got off, and I'm sitting here, I'm going, all right, Hole 1, it's about 250 out to the water. Par 4. You got to play something a little closer. Hole 2. I went through the entire course and laid it all out. Yep.
I just play it as I see it.
Chris, this is a study. He talks about baseball being analytical and how it's too analytical.
I'm
Yes.
analytical. Yes, I'm very analytical. Absolutely.
So how dare you say baseball is too analytical?
It's ruining players.
I agree. It's kind of an oxymoron.
I'm ruining myself. I'm not telling you
You're
how to
ruining
do
your
something.
fun.
I'm not ruining my fun. I like to prepare the course in my head.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Hole
Sheer
2 is a
cross-
par
sheer
3.
cross there.
Hole 3 is a 90-degree dogleg right. Par 4. Number 4 is a 90-degree dogleg right.
You
Par
guys
4.
say the analytical side of baseball is ruining players, but at this point, most of the players in the league, the younger half, have come up with nothing but analytics. So how's it going to ruin them when they're used to this shit?
I'm not saying it's ruining the players; it's ruining the game.
See,
It's
I think,
taking the human element out of it.
but I also think it's ruining the player because so your AAA analytics, your AA analytic departments, they're all not the same as the major league. They read the data, absolutely, but in AAA, Ben Rice wasn't getting pulled out of the game because a lefty's up to pitch now.
Because
They
that's
left
where he
him
goes
in.
to work on it. The majors isn't where he works on it. So,
But
like,
it
it's the
should
same
be.
department, but they work together.
You have the only way to get better at major league hitting is to hit at the major league level. Unless you're going to every rehab assignment like tomorrow in Somerset, where there's a major league pitcher rehabbing, you're not going to get better at hitting major league hitting unless you're in a major league environment against a major league pitcher.
And,
You know,
Right, I get that, but there's probably something they see in him and something he does against lefties that they're sending him down to work on. Like, there's got to be, like, specifics to it.
The dude leads the league in OPS. There's no way that he needs to be sitting against a left-handed pitcher right now. The kid's on fire. And that's where I say it's
Right.
ruining the player because they're saying Paul Goldschmidt is a better hitter who's 8,000 years old, and he's historically better against a left-handed pitcher as a right-handed batter.
Okay, but you're telling me a manager who's seeing this throughout the season before analytics isn't making this call because he's seeing Ben Rice can't hit lefties and Goldschmidt can, and they're not going to do the same thing?
Again, the point I'm trying to make is you have a kid that's off to a hot start, leading the league in OPS and slugging and whatever else he's leading in, and then you pull him because he's going to maybe have 2 at-bats against a left-handed starting pitcher anymore. Let him learn, because now you're going to kill that kid's confidence and sit him on the bench so grandpa can hit, who's going to pop out twice anyway because he's getting older. So we don't know baseball is a psychological game. So much psyche is involved there. Just like Yogi Berra said, 90% of the game is half mental.
That's what it was, Chris, when I was trying to say it a couple of weeks ago.
So the thing is, analytics have always been part of the game, but not to this extreme. You always worry about lefty-righty matchups. I understand that.
Mhm.
But there's times when you have to go around that part. You don't do that shit in the first inning. You do that in the 9th inning when you're trying to score a run to win the game. First inning,
Right.
7th inning, you let them work on it. You got 8 other batters in the lineup to get through that friggin' situation. Let the kid work on batting left-handed against a left-handed pitcher.
I want to
See,
piggyback off this. I want to piggyback off this real quick.
So do
Point
I.
number 2. Point number 2. You're also assuming that the coach is not listening to the analytics department on everything. And I'm going to take Aaron Boone for a prime example of this.
100%.
And Aaron Boone is more analytical than he is a head coach.
Mhm.
He will listen to the analytics more than he will listen to his gut. And that's where it's hurting the players
I
also.
think that's what he's told to do. Because if
Right.
you listen to him when he was a broadcaster for ESPN, here's how I know this is what you're saying is correct. And this is just my opinion. But Brian Cashman, Aaron Boone's never managed at any level of the game, ever. He went from playing to the announcer's booth to interviewing as the Yankees manager and gets the job because Cashman got his yes man. Cashman's going to tell, and I don't care what they say, no one's calling down in the middle of the game to tell these guys what to do. BS. You don't have all these analytics department that punch a clock from 9 to 5. The game starts at 7 o'clock, and they're not sitting in a room watching the data and say, okay, well, this is what we need to do now. And they're calling down to the manager's office. and saying,
Situations are probably pre-laid out.
I'm just saying, there's those stat people are there the whole game.
So I think it's ruining managers more than it's ruining players. You don't have to understand baseball to manage it now. You just have to listen.
Yep, you're taking a human element out.
That I agree with. The players like Ben Rice, young kids coming up, this shit isn't gonna bother them because this is the shit they've done through high school, travel ball. Like all of this has been implemented. They're used to this. So I don't think it's gonna affect them like it would have 15, 20 years ago.
Right.
Because this is what they're used to. He's probably never really had to hit good lefties. He was probably always put down or sat down. Good card.
I'm really disappointed in this break. So Saquon's the only really good one that's come out. I mean, I get it. Downtown's are a case hit, but ugh, this is terrible. Chris, what are you looking up?
I'm just looking up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
trying to find something.
Clearly.
We're waiting with bated breath.
Well, you don't need to wait for me.
So we'll touch on this. We haven't talked this in a long time. WrestleMania weekend. You have to work, Justin?
Yeah.
You excited for Mania at all? Have you even watched wrestling?
I've kept up, yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to catch up on past episodes because
I'm kind of disappointed Tiffy's not in Mania.
It's too many dumb matches. In my opinion.
I'm going to excuse myself for 1 second.
Okay. I don't think these YouTubers should be in this match. I show speed.
No, I'm okay with that.
I'm not.
That I'm okay with.
You're taking a spot away from a professional wrestler. It's Tiffany Stratton. That match should be
not in that 6-man tag match. You know what I mean?
right. But I'm saying
That's the
get rid of that
perfect
match.
spot to fit them in.
Get rid of the match in total.
Did you watch this past week's Raw?
Yes.
Did you see the go home promos between Punk and Roman? What'd you think?
I like that they're becoming a little more, I don't want to say understanding, but what really set me off was Roman said, we're going to finish this on Sunday. We'll end this on Sunday, whatever the terminology that he used was. He's bringing someone with him.
I have a whole theory to that.
So who do you think it is?
Told Chris. Hey. So I don't think there's any chance Roman leaves with the belt. You can't put it back on a part-time champion right now. And Punk hasn't had it long enough.
Okay.
He's got to have a little longer. Stop. There's a third person we believe is on Randy's side. Which is KO.
I think it's KO too. Yep.
But I think The Rock is involved somehow with both. They're trying to make this a TKO versus WWE like feud, right? Who's more TKO than The Rock?
The Rock.
But I think The Rock comes down and helps Punk. And you have both belts. Because then you set up
Rock Roman.
Next year's WrestleMania of Rock Roman.
I could see it. I could see it.
MJF is going to scare CM Punk.
I'm back. Wait, is MJF's contract up?
I don't think so. That's what confused me about that. But somehow The Rock's gonna throw himself in. And he's not getting any younger, and neither is Roman, and everybody wants to see that. So they somehow got to build that.
Well, not a fantastic one.
I wasted $25 on that break. Oh well.
You wasted $25 on stupider shit, sir.
It's true.
You have.
Okay, I'm going to take one step backwards, okay? And this is kind of what I was trying to look for. Random player, okay? Ozzy Albies. We're talking about going back to the analytics, right? Last year, Ozzy Albies had 426 at-bats against righties. Hit 225. But he still played all those 426 at-bats. He had 177 at-bats against lefties and hit 277. 50-point difference, and he batted every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the stupidness of some teams and managers relying too much on the analytics is ruining the players. Here's a prime example of somebody who probably should get hit for against right-handers. And just, while this isn't as extreme, Kyle Schwarber, 252 against lefties, 232 against righties.
Schwarber is an all or nothing swinger, and that's what he's paid to do.
Absolutely.
So,
but 20 points difference.
I get what you're saying. They're using analytics in certain situations,
right,
and not across the board with everybody.
And that's
Aaron Judge.
I didn't want to pull up somebody who we all.
No, but still, Aaron Judge strikes out. Well, he's last year's been better, but struck out a hell of a lot before. But he was paid for a job. I don't think Aaron Judge should be batting second. He's just third, fourth hitter. How many RBI opportunities has that man lost because he's hitting second in the lineup? I know it's balancing lefty-righty, but again, that doesn't always make sense either. I have a lot of problems with the way the game has changed and morphed over the years.
I mean, the Mets do it with Beatty. Beatty rarely plays against left-handed pitchers.
So the only way the kid's going to get better is let him play against left-handed pitchers.
Now, I'm not saying this is a small dose, right? Aaron Judge this year, 263 against lefties, 224 against righties.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not using the analytics for him.
Right.
And this is where my biggest problem lies.
Well, because you're right. Because now you're paying Judge $35 million a year. You can't sit him on the bench. because then you get a fan base screaming, "What are you paying this guy for?"
Yep.
So,
But okay, so back to wrestling. That's unless you got something to add to that, Justin. That was just I was trying to find a couple comparisons on splits.
I just think the younger players are more used to it, and that's why you see them being the ones where you're seeing more of this now, because you're starting to see kids come up that this is how they've played. This is how everything they've played through from high school on has been managed.
I don't totally agree with you there. Because while Paul Goldschmidt might have been 37 last year, the same scenario was happening with him last year, that Ben Rice was only getting at bats against righty and he was hitting against lefties and righties, but his splits were not great. But like you're the point is to me, like you take somebody like Ben Rice or some of these other kids that are getting the analytics like thrown in their face, and you're not letting them develop. You don't see the same, like you say, well, that's what AAA is for. That's true, and I'm not disagreeing with you. But how many pitchers in AAA don't make it to the majors because their stuff isn't major league stuff? So you're not seeing major league pitching, so you're not learning that pitching. I mean, every year there's a 32-year-old guy that comes out of the majors for his first time, or comes into the majors for his first time. And it's just hard to say, well, is he really, he doesn't stick around sometimes for the whole season. Because his stuff just isn't major league stuff. There's career minor leaguers, and that's just how it is.
I think there's a lot of career minor leaguers pitching in the majors right now anyway. I think there's too many teams.
That's just all money grab, so.
Mm-hmm. But that's a different day.
Yeah.
That's a different conversation.
So, but yes, I see your point in the CM Punk and Roman Reigns match. I see where you could think that it's going to be TKO versus WWE. I don't know if I like it.
What bothers me is that he went back at McAfee for calling that out. But then the second time McAfee came at him and brought up the Saudi money and all of that, I think Punk's like, yeah, he's right. And I think he's on that side. We'll see. They got to do something to keep it interesting.
Did you see the Jey Uso interview where he was with Mace and I can't remember the rapper's name, Cameron, I think it was. But I think this guy's going to be coming on wrestling stuff now soon. Jey Uso literally got in a fight with him on his podcast.
Oh, God.
I'll search the video and send it to you guys in a group chat. It was wild to watch. But they're trying to bring all these streamers and everything else into the company.
What do you think about what they're doing with McAfee?
I think it's dumb.
I love it.
Really? Because everybody
love it.
He's and going crazy and raising hell with the fans. Now he's shitting all over him. I don't like it.
He's the only...
No, he's kind of like backing them, trying to like. I don't know what this whole TKO. That's where I'm getting thrown off because that's crossed a couple different storylines now. So I mean, they're letting it be known that they know ticket prices are way too fucking high, merch prices are way too fucking high. So hopefully, like something comes out of it.
I'm also hearing buzz that Orton is hurt, and they may be swerving, and Orton may not win the belt. So, because I know everybody thinks Orton was going to win 15, I was a fan of that, thinking that was going to happen. But if he's legitimately hurt, they said he's working hurt right now. It doesn't make sense to give him a belt if he's going to be out of action. So we'll see how that shapes up.
I think the one thing that I'm holding on to that's really leaving me in limbo about who's going to win that match is the fact that McAfee threw himself under the bus saying if Randy loses, I will never come to WWE again.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me think, like, are you willing to throw McAfee out? But then it sounded like before he even got involved in the storyline,
He was
that
on his way out.
or that he felt he was on his way out. Like WWE didn't need him anymore. So is this the way they're exiting him? They're actually giving him his, like, goodbye? Or is this their way of saying, we're sorry, like, we're going to make sure you're involved more? I don't know which way to go with it.
See, I think the not being involved was his choice. He takes that time off. He's got college football, his show. Like, he does a lot through the fall and shit. He's always taking that time off.
He usually comes back right around Mania and works right up until Money in the Bank is over, and then he goes again.
So, like, it's hard to decide where the winner is going to come from because of that comment for me alone.
If you're giving him his goodbye, though, I don't think you're doing it as a heel. Because he was so over and loved by the fans at every show.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like the new way he's spun. I like the old McAfee where he was involved and engaging with the fans.
I still stick by my guns that, you know, there's going to be a fifth person in that match that's going to flip the tides. And who that fifth person is, I don't know yet.
The Rock.
I think it could be KO.
I hope The Rock
Oh,
stays
he
in.
would be the fifth one.
I mean...
I said that too. KO.
And I don't know which side KO goes for. Because there's still the storyline of KO and Randy that's got to be finished.
But go back to the guy Randy's talking to on the phone.
And that's what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
it was Pat. I think it's KO. I think they patched things up. If KO comes back, he's on Randy's side because it will finish the
Then you left
mental beatdown of Cody so he can finally make his heel turn.
But then you left the complete story unfinished with Randy and KO.
Right, but that's a behind the scenes, we patch
it
things up
wasn't.
type of thing.
Yeah, but that you gotta... They were at each other's throat right before KO went, hey, I need surgery on my neck. I'm not... He literally was supposed to have a match at Mania against Randy. And had to back out, and Randy had to take an open match against, say his name and he will appear, Joe Hendry. Remember last year?
I didn't. My mic cut out. Can you sing that again?
No. I'm just saying, like, there was that whole match that was supposed to happen. And here we are a year later. So does KO come out and screw Randy out of this? And now Randy gets his out for his injury? And that kind of leaves it open-ended for Pat to be like, well, did he really lose? You know, like... There was outside interference, so
But weren't Pat's words if Randy doesn't win the title?
Yes.
Losing in any way possible is losing. Not walking out with that title is not winning the title.
Right, but it also leaves it open for interpretation to make the storyline bigger because Pat says, oh, hey... Like, there was interference. I can't go out like that. Like, that's not fair. Just saying. It leaves everything open for a SummerSlam event. How about that?
That didn't work for MJF last night.
I could see a triple threat at SummerSlam, Cody, KO, and Randy wins the belt there.
See, I think you're going to see it as like a behind the scenes, Randy and KO worked it out. Because even though they were going at each other, KO was trying to get through to Randy what he wanted, like what he was trying to say.
I did read, Rich, that KO has been working out for like 2 months now for his return, and they were only going to bring him out for a big return.
Oh, it makes absolute
Yeah.
perfect sense for him to come back. Unless they're gonna bring him back in the Sammy match to screw Sammy out of the U.S. title.
Please, God, no.
You said that on purpose, didn't you, Justin? Sammy's losing that belt whether KO comes out or not.
Please, God, no.
Yeah.
Trick Williams is taking that belt.
Too soon.
I don't disagree. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's the two main matches I think are too open ended to try to decide who's actually going to win them. I don't think they're clear cut like they have been lately.
Which I like.
I'm with you. There's no clear cut like in the past couple of years. It's been this is how it's going down.
I will say this. There's one match that I'm really, really excited to see, and I never thought these words would leave my mouth because of Brock Lesnar. But I want to see Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going. That's going to be a good one.
Oba is so over.
He's so well spoken too.
Yes, his promo was amazing last time. I like him. I want to see him do good things.
So
behind him.
Are you looking more forward to that match than the title matches?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that match being on ESPN, and then you have to switch to watch the rest of it to a different stream?
What do you mean?
It'll still be on the ESPN, whatever the fuck the app is. But it's also going to be the first hour of WrestleMania from 6 until 7 is going to be live on ESPN
only.
Proper.
Yeah.
No, but it'll also be you'll be able to watch it on their app, their ESPN plus 1,000, whatever the fuck it is.
I'm gonna back you up on one here, Aaron. There's another match, and I don't know if it's the full match that I'm looking forward to, and it very well might be, and this is wild coming out of my mouth. I am excited to see Dominic Mysterio in the Demon.
Yes. I hope that he keeps this character now moving forward.
But I can't wait to see the pop that the Demon gets. Finn becoming face and getting the pop. And the two are going to work so well together. I think it's going to be a really good match.
Mm-hmm.
The long payoff of having them in Judgment Day together for so long. He was Dom's mentor. This is student versus teacher. Essentially. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm gonna have to. I don't hope he keeps the Demon. It needs to only come out at certain times. Don't retire it. But the Demon only needs to be out for certain matches. This Dom match is absolutely one of them.
Keep your Demon contained, only special
right.
Right.
And he can't lose.
I knew that's where you were going. I knew exactly when you started chuckling. You're like, oh God, this is where he's going with this.
Need to bring it out once in a while.
Finn cannot lose because it will be the second WrestleMania in a row that they would bury the Demon character and the character would be dead.
I agree. He can't lose at all. Do you guys feel that both women's titles are changing hands?
I don't know about Liv Stephanie, but that build up to this match has been wild.
Liv's face.
Dude.
She's
crazy. But when they were pulling her away the other day, wow.
There was I don't care, it's after 9:00, but there was a meme on Facebook the other day, and I should have saved it. I can't find it now, but they had her with her eyes popping out, and it said the face she makes when you hit the wrong hole. I was dying laughing. I was like, oh my God.
I saw one that said something about, I guess Liv Morgan didn't get enough sleep at Coachella. because she released her music video at Coachella.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I don't think we all know Jade's losing the belt.
She needs to.
Has to.
Yeah.
It's her second title defense, right? Maybe third?
Maybe third at this point. I don't know if they're going to take the belt off of Viktor. And see, I'm intrigued to know if they're finally going to do this. I kind of hope that Rich is right.
Well, Bianca's finger is still hurt.
There was rumors that she was gonna lose it. There was she might not wrestle again.
She's gonna lose her finger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. So she'll be like Jason Pierre-Paul.
No, he lost two.
Oh yeah, sorry. Look at it this way: you did announce that she's retiring or bring her back. It's been almost over 2 years now.
No, last year she got hurt at Mania.
Okay.
Bianca Belair has recently begun light training for her WWE return.
Okay.
Well, good then. Her finger didn't fall off or whatever the fuck they were saying it could happen.
Yeah.
She broke her knuckle in multiple places. Thought to be minor, turned out to be more major than expected, requiring months of therapy and eventually surgery in February 2026.
Okay. So it's only 2 months removed from surgery. I get that. Okay. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm not as excited about this Mania as I was the past few. I think Roman and Punk are going to put on a good show. I'm not anywhere near excited about Rollins and Gunther. I'm over Gunther. I have been for 2 years.
I forgot about that match.
It's not even worth mentioning.
I've begun to like Gunther more and more.
No.
I do.
No. Sir.
I saw an interview he did on, I don't know what podcast, if he was on Cody's or
I just want them to put you to sleep.
Stephanie's, and he was talking about that match with Cena, and he goes, I feel honored. He goes, I got to tap out the guy who said never give up. He's like, fans hate it, but I always get to say it. He goes, but that is more. He goes, that means more to me and my career than any number of championships I could win.
Right. I respect him from that aspect. I don't like the character. I don't like the direction he's in.
I don't think he's a good wrestler.
He's a very technically sound wrestler. He's not a flashy wrestler.
No.
He's not a luchador. Let's face it, Jamie and Jey Uso are not great wrestlers either. They're entertaining. Gunther's just stagnant. So,
but very technical.
Very. I would have loved to have seen him wrestle Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
That would have made more sense to me than who he's fighting now. The fact that, and here's what happens. What do? They've painted him into a corner. Okay. Mm-hmm. If he beats Rollins, he retires everybody. And if Rollins beats him, it just kind of negated the fact that he retired to other people.
Did Rollins put his career on this?
No,
he didn't. I'm saying, like, why is Gunther wrestling Seth Rollins right now? But if Rollins beats him, I tapped out Cena. I beat this. It ruins the image. I retired Goldberg. I retired John Cena. I'm retiring these legends. Rollins beats him now. It negates the whole argument that he's a legend killer that they were trying to build him up to be, or retiring people.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to see some funky shit in that match.
You see a swerve where Rollins is like got a legitimately long-term injury. He's not going to be able to wrestle it.
That's true too. But I think you might see Braun come back and help Gunther, because I think Gunther might go with Paul. I think that might be where you see like a little bit of the character change. Why else would he come after Seth? There's something there with Paul. And you know Femi's not going there because he shut the door on that.
Yeah. Olba's big enough. He don't need anybody else. He doesn't need a walrus to walk him around the ring.
Let's go back to that match. There's no chance Oba doesn't win that, right?
I hope Lesnar does business for the kid. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean...
There's always a chance. It's Brock Lesnar. Lesnar
but
does
you have
this for people.
You have Paul out there, as Oba called him, as the mouthpiece, telling Oba like how great he's gonna be, and is right now. Like he's never seen anybody skyrocket like this. That would make you think Lesnar's gonna do business, right?
It should, because it would kill the kid's momentum.
I don't think it would.
And the other thing is, if he loses to Lesnar, and I don't like this. I hate when they do this. There needs to be a weird finish, and immediately move him to a world title picture, meaning Oba.
What if you're thinking about it wrong and Brock actually comes, or Braun comes back to help Lesnar?
That's fine. What I'm saying is, if that's what they do,
right,
to screw Oba, you have to put him into a world title picture right away. You can't just let him die a stale death like that.
He's not going out looking at the lights.
No, there might be a non-finish.
Right. That's not a street fight or anything like that. Braun interrupting that match ends the match.
Right. It's still it's an L in my head. If Lesnar doesn't put him over, it's an L. Regardless if it's a DQ win, it's an L to me.
And see, my problem to watching Lesnar put him over is that, like, and I don't want to say my problem. My problem is trying to see him allowing Femi to put him over. You didn't even let Cena go over you on his farewell tour.
That was intentional.
That was intentional. That was Cena's doing.
Right, but still, like, it's hard for me to fathom that he's going to put over a younger player.
Well, let's look at it from the logistics standpoint.
He did it for Drew.
He did it for Drew McIntyre, but John Cena is not bigger than Brock Lesnar. So logistically, Cena's not going to beat Lesnar.
You don't think so?
No.
Mm-mm.
Femi is bigger than Lesnar.
We're talking physique and everything. Okay.
Correct. I'm not talking about fan base wise. I'm talking
That's
about
what I thought you were talking.
Stature and physical ability. Cena is not bigger than Lesnar. Femi's bigger than Lesnar. So from a logistical standpoint, it would make sense that Femi could feasibly legit beat Lesnar in a fight, even though they do keep saying the most decorated athlete in combat sports history, just to kind of make that build for Lesnar. And I think that's when Femi gets over on Brock. It makes him that much bigger.
See, I think that we could literally see this all the way to SummerSlam.
I hope not.
Whether it's a wonky finish or something, because I don't think they're going to have Gunther retire Lesnar.
No, but with a match of this magnitude with these two heavyweights, it gets watered down. This should be there should be no sequel. This is a one-off.
Yeah.
Battle to the battle.
This is WrestleMania.
That's how they should bill it. I get what you're saying, Chris. They're probably going to do maybe another one of these, but it should be a one-off. This is the one. This is Buster Douglas versus Tyson. We want to bill it. It's done.
And why I don't agree, or I don't disagree. We're talking about TKO in the rinse and repeat system that they've used now for 3 years.
Mm-hmm. You can't build this match any more than it already is. You can't do Femi Lesnar 2. Like Rock Hogan 2 was horrible. That Rock Hogan match back in the day should have been the one-off and it's done. Rock and Cena should have been a one-off and it was done. I know Rock put Cena over to walk out and kind of pass the torch. That should have been done the year prior. Like, you just can't rebuild that type of hype again.
And this all kind of started with Rock Stone Cold.
Yes.
The trilogy they had.
Yep.
But you can keep it going if it's a DQ because somebody interrupts.
You
And
could,
and then
but
turn it into something at SummerSlam because it's already been announced that Brock is retiring at SummerSlam.
yeah,
So
but then you already know the end. You already know the end. Femi's going to beat Lesnar.
And we already knew that Cena was going to lose to Gunther.
Worst kept secret in the world, and I didn't like how that ended either. I
Right.
did not like that match one bit.
But I'm just saying, if we're looking at how TKO has done the show lately, I could easily see a DQ in this match, pushed off to SummerSlam, and Femi sends Brock on his way at SummerSlam. And a street fight, steel cage, like something. That's going to be the build, is that we have to keep everybody out.
But see, the thing is this is just my opinion. The build is not going to be as good than it is right now because everybody's anticipating this match. It's that proverbial zit that's just sitting there, and everybody's squeezing it just a little bit. So when it bursts, you can't put that shit back together and try to build that again 4 months from now.
Right.
What was the last one? Right, but what was the last one that TKO actually did correctly?
But I'm not
Punk
saying
and
you're
Drew.
wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, and he's right, Punk and Drew. I'm not saying you're wrong, Chris. I don't like it.
Right, and I don't like it either. Because like we said earlier in the show, we love the fact that there's matches this time around. We actually don't think they're cut cold dry. This is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing it correctly there.
Right. They got that part right. There's a lot of unpredictability, but I don't like how they could potentially change this. They need to let Femi go over and let Lesnar move on to the next to be done.
In my opinion, there's no reason in the world Oba does not win that match.
Right.
Hey, Johnny.
What's up, man?
He's 2 over now, and this is his rocket booster to the fucking top before the end of the year, and he will have a fucking belt by SummerSlam.
And if he loses this match, I think the fans are going to shit all over the finish worse than they did with Lesnar fought Goldberg at WrestleMania 20.
I mean, that's a bold statement that he's going to have a belt by SummerSlam. Maybe
I think
at
he will.
SummerSlam.
Yeah,
that's
what I mean.
You said by SummerSlam.
By SummerSlam. SummerSlam included. SummerSlam, he has a belt.
But by would mean before. By the time this happens.
Okay.
Listen, Mr. Technicality.
You knew what I fucking meant.
All right, let's walk this show off.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Part of the walk-off. I totally forgot about that till you brought it up. So.
I did too until you called me Mr. Technicality. I was like, that's what we're going with.
So, with Lesnar retiring at SummerSlam, that's your way to get Gunther working with Paul. You're going to find a reason for Paul to turn yet again on somebody because it's what he fucking does. And Gunther will retire fucking Lesnar. They're going to give him Lesnar too.
That's to me, that's not even a real fight. Like, going back to physique and stature, Lesnar should destroy him, in my eyes.
Yeah, but Gunther is strong like bull.
A little dude. Gunther's strong.
Yeah, but he's not Brock Lesnar.
No.
He's athletically, he's not the same, but strength, he's got to be pretty. He can be pretty close to Lesnar. He's a strong fucking guy.
I don't. No.
That would be a brutal match, and honestly, that would be a match I would like to see.
I want to see once before he retires a face Paul Heyman. A true face Paul Heyman.
That'd be so stupid.
That's the only thing that would make sense in this whole card.
But here's the thing: they let the wrestlers kind of decide who they are, who retires them, and Gunther seems to be that guy now.
I don't like.
For a while there, it was Randy Orton,
the Legend Killer.
I don't think that was necessarily the way it was back in the day, where everybody was choosing to let Randy beat them. I think that was Vince saying, "We're billing you as the Legend Killer." And that was like Shawn Michaels and Triple H and that whole clique back then calling the shots backstage. And that's where Randy got deemed the Legend Killer. I don't know if that's necessarily true now, because who in their right mind is goes, Gunther, I want you to retire me? No way. No way.
What do you-
John Cena picked Gunther to retire him.
Okay, but John Cena is an anomaly. I'm saying anybody else. You mean to tell me that Bill Goldberg chose Gunther to retire him? No.
Probably.
No.
He's big enough that he had the choice. Absolutely.
But I wouldn't choose Gunther. No way.
What did you think about the whole shoot with Cody breaking into McAfee's studio?
It's a work.
Again, I'll send you guys the video about what happened today with Jey Uso. It's a work. It's annoying.
I didn't know something happened with Jey Uso today.
Yeah, I tried telling you that
He
before.
said it earlier.
Me just totally blew me off. So that's why I stopped.
I heard you.
It's probably when I was in the bathroom.
No, you were sitting right there where you are now.
No, I was probably in the bathroom.
Watch the show, sir.
Pay
You can
attention.
apologize later. It was wild. It was a good. If it's a work, excellent work done by Jey Uso.
Nice.
So,
I mean, look at 2 years ago in Philly when you had LA Knight and who did he wrestle? That was that the Logan Paul year? No, it was AJ Styles, where they literally looked like they got in a fight during like autograph sessions, to the point where somebody got suplexed on the concrete floor, and that was all the work.
I don't remember that.
But I mean, it's absolutely a work because
I'm just
the
saying,
video
how did you feel about
is
it?
so corny. It's not the first time they've used McAfee show to do it. It's the same reason they're using iShow Speed. They're getting the eyes.
Right.
That happens on McAfee. So now McAfee's showing it live on his show, which is streamed live to
Well, ESPN.
and YouTube.
Right, but ESPN, like,
Yep. And then you have LA Knight crashing iShow Speed's live stream.
I mean, did you see the numbers for Mania this year? Ticket sales are down 20,000 for each day.
Because of the price.
Yeah. LA Knight needs a big title run. You're absolutely right, Rich.
But
LA Knight does.
The problem right now is, when does he get it? Where does he get it? Where does he fit in?
Because there's too many big stars.
Oba has already jumped him in line. Oba is ahead of LA Knight to get a title.
I mean,
Are you going to have LA Knight switch to SmackDown and go back and forth with Randy so Randy can build up his title count? You're still going to have to finish this Randy Cody shit.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Cody to turn heel finally.
That's
Can't
the only
wait for it.
thing. Like, if Randy wins, it's going to be Cody turning heel.
And that's why I think you see KO come back to help Randy. And it all comes down to, I fucking told you so. This is who he really is. And all the shit he said about Cody.
Oh, did they announce they're actually doing a draft again this year?
Let's see if they do.
Because they haven't done one in the last couple of years. They just draft
since
people from NXT.
Netflix. Once Netflix came, the draft stopped because Netflix wanted certain people. I call them players.
I'm super excited for the Liv Morgan match, though.
It's because you love Liv Morgan.
I do. And Stephanie Vaquer.
I'm surprised he's more on that match than his Rhea.
It's Jade Cargill. How can I get excited for a match that has her in it? I don't give a fuck if she's wrestling Andre the Giant and predicted to beat him and gonna body slam him. I ain't watching that fucking match.
You might want to send us off the air because I've got a great comment right now.
So, folks, thanks for joining us. We will see you on Sunday. Well, we'll see about Sunday night. We might go a little early because it's WrestleMania.
Well, then I
We'll
won't be
figure it
able to
out.
watch
Maybe
watching
it.
on
do a
my
special
phone.
Tuesday edition.
If anybody wants to give me their ESPN login information,
We might actually push our variety show to Monday.
I might do it Monday. I'll be in Philly, but we can do a show Monday night.
Yeah.
So
Raw After Mania,
it's opening day, but it's on Netflix. We can watch it after the podcast. So
or just watch and react.
yeah, that's true. All right. So before Chris gets us banned, thank you all for joining us. Justin, do your thing before I push the button here.
Like, comment, share, hit all the good buttons. Later.
Later, Tater.